The LMFL team presents the 7th series of Living a Meaningful and Fulfilled Life seminar.
Welcome to the 7th series of the seminar, monthly seminar that we are conducting every last Sunday of the month. Pain will insist upon being attended to. It means that if we don't attend and we don't address the pain will always call our attention. That's why, according to C.S. Lewis, God whispers to us in our pleasures. He speaks in our conscience, but He shouts in our pain. It is His megaphone to rouse a deep word, according to the author. God has created a vacuum in every human heart. There is a specially designed space in every human heart that nothing, no one can occupy that specially designed space, vacuum in the human heart except, I said, except God Himself. In Proverbs 3:11 and 12, to remind us, my child, don't ignore when the Lord disciplines you. For the Lord corrects those He loves, just as a father corrects a child in whom He delights. So do not refuse correction from the Lord if the Lord is disciplining us. Self-sufficiency is the enemy of God. Because when a man will already proudly say that he is self-sufficient, he may not find time in his whole life the need for God. Sometimes we willingly suffer because we must take a stand for Christ. That's like the disciples. They made a stand for the rabbi. They made a stand for their teacher, for their master. There is no growth, there is no maturity until we have passed this test of suffering and pain. Can any good come from suffering? Any guess? Can any good come from suffering? Yes. Suffering or wilderness can bring great renewal and healing. I'll give you a proof. In the life of Job. But consider the joy of those corrected by God. Sabi niya, do not despise the chastening of the Almighty when you sin. Although He warns, He also bandages. He strikes, but His hands also heal. Okay? Another proof. We can rejoice too in Romans 5:3-4. When we run into problems and trials, for we know that they are good for us. Nakakabuti pala. Problems and trials. They help us learn to endure and endurance develop strength of character. I am reminded how the character of Joseph was developed out of suffering. Out of suffering. In Hebrews 12:11, no discipline is enjoyable while it is happening. It is painful. How do I stay close to God in times of suffering? Right? Are you excited to know? 1. Recognize that God has not abandoned us in times of suffering. That's right. God promised His people, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Life can never be free from pain and suffering. It can never be free. There is no such life as free from pain and suffering. Otherwise, hindi matutupad ang mga taong ayaw sumama sa Diyos sa eternity kung napakaganda at walang pain and suffering ang buhay dito sa mundo ito. Kaya nga yung mga unbearable pain, physical pain, during the last 2 minutes, sasabihin ng tao, Lord, kunin mo na ako. Hindi ko na kaya. Ito na. The reason, gusto na niya, because of the pain. You see the purpose of the pain? It helps us accept the truth if there is pain. Don't ever be afraid of pain. That's my advice. You know what? As strange as it may seem, the more you dread, you know what is dread? What's dread? Fear, yeah. With great fear, right? The more you fear pain and resist it, the more you increase its effect upon you. Tingnan yung mga takot sa ano? Takot sa injection. Nakita pa lang yung ano? Tawag doon? Oh, yung siren. Nakita pa lang, nangihinig na. Ang taliwang doktor, marangalis, meron nun po. Do not resist it. The rule is, this is the rule. The rule is that the more pain is resisted, the stronger it becomes. So stop fighting the pain. Allow it to accomplish its purpose. Let your pain lead you out of bondage, not deeper into it.